Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you as always for clicking play. Thank you for coming back to the series. It's episode 35 of the Director of Football Challenge with Football Club Barcelona. And today, as you can see, we have got our second leg against Liverpool in the Champions League last 16. So, barring a complete disaster, we should get through this. We're 2-0 up from the win against them at Anfield in the last video, of course. So it's either going to be a glorious passage into the next round or it's going to be a monumental collapse. Either way, should make for a good video. Presuming that we do avoid said disaster, we'll also have the draw for the quarter final. So let's get right to it. Our form is unbelievable right now. As you can see right here, just look at all those green dots. It's unreal form. It's our best run of form ever in this series. The reason I know that is because it brought up the Steam achievement for 10 competitive wins in a row, which is something we haven't done. And as you can see, we are now at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 wins in a row in all competitions. It's just been absolutely unbelievable form. Not all the performances have been amazing. Some of them, like the Sevilla match, like the Granada match, we've had to grind out the result, mainly because sometimes we've rotated the squad quite a lot because, as you can see, we've been playing weekend, midweek for a long time now, and it's going to carry on for a long time to come. I mean, at the moment, it's all the way down. You possibly can't see this, but this Sevilla game here is on the 22nd of April. Now, of course, some of these midweek games here, should we get through today, are going to be rearranged as well. So presumably, I'm guessing the 8th of April would be a first leg of the quarterfinal, maybe. So you're going to see probably the Malaga and maybe the Levante games get pushed back, and then if we get through again, so yeah, it's going to be such a hectic end to the season. But this run of form is just unreal. You can see Luis Suarez is just scoring goals and goals and goals. He cannot stop scoring at the minute. Carlos Aleña's popped up with a wonder goal as well at Deportivo. It's just been a brilliant run of form. You've probably noticed at the top it says we're now 4th in La Liga. It's the first time we've been in the top 4 this season. That is our history this season. Look at that upwards trajectory now. We have finally broken into those Champions League places, and if we go back to the table, we're now 4 points clear of Celta de Vigo with 2 games in hand on everybody in the league. We are not giving up that Champions League spot now, and we have Atletico Madrid to come in a few weeks. We beat Valencia 3-0 a couple of weeks ago, which was a brilliant performance. First half wasn't great. We gave them a bit of a talking to, smashed them in the second half, and it was a fantastic performance. And I'm confident now that we can even get second, which a few months ago in Save, that was not an option. Liverpool's form coming into today's tie, then you can see they're in good form in the Premier League. They're on a really good run of form in the Premier League, actually. If you look all the way up there, the last time they lost was the end of January there to Watford. So they've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row in the Premier League. The last 3 without even conceding. They did lose the EFL Cup final to Manchester United straight after that 2-0 defeat to us in the last video. But if you look over here, it says they've got 5 players out injured and Jorrit Hendricks doubtful. I've just had a quick look at their squad. Wait till you see the players that they have got out injured. So they have got no Sadio Mane, no Philippe Coutinho, no Wijnaldum, no Joel Matip, no Mohamed Salah. There is absolutely no way they are turning this around. They've got nothing in attack. That is unbelievable, isn't it? No Mane, no Coutinho, no Salah. And Joel Matip, one of their rocks at the back. Jorginho Wijnaldum, well, he hasn't been playing much for them, to be fair, but a very good midfielder. They are threadbare. This is ours for the taking right now. I was really looking forward to seeing what Liverpool would do then in the wake of all those injuries, and this is the team they are putting out. So they've got Rulli in goal, Danny Rose, Lucas, Wallace and Nathaniel Klein in defence, Naby Keita and Jordan Henderson in midfield, Diego Costa out on the left wing. He's going to be as an inside forward. Vasquez and Adam Lallana, and then it's Divock Origi up front. Really good striker in FM, isn't he, Origi? Our team, as you can see, we've got ter Stegen in goal, Lucas Digne, Samuel Umtiti, Gerard Piqué, Nelson Semedo, Rakitic, Alenia and Paulinho, and then the trident up top, Dembele, Messi, Suarez. Let's get into the boys. Let's tell them we expect to get into the next round from this. We are going to just say this is a team talk we've been going on with pretty much every game or a variation of it. I expect nothing but a win to keep our good run going. It's gone down well. With a full strength Liverpool team, this is going to take a miracle for them to get back in it. Surely this is mission impossible for the Reds. Come on, Forza Barca. So the players are out, the fans are in their seats. It is a heavy weight of expectation on our shoulders coming into this game. 2-0 up, the job is pretty much done, but we have to go out there and do our jobs and make sure we put this to bed early. But Lallana could be in, and a massive tackle from Umtiti at the start. What a tackle that was. And we're straight in with another highlight here. Here's Nelson Semedo, Samuel Umtiti, good ball out to Dembele, cutting inside, driving forward. Ousmane Dembele all the way, but an awful finish. Oh, you can see at the top of the screen there, Adam Lallana has picked up a knock for Liverpool. Their injury crisis potentially continuing there, if that's a big one for Lallana. But we've got it back now. Dembele launches it forward. Luis Suarez caught on his heels a little bit. Nathaniel Klein will pick it up. The other match going on tonight is the return leg for Monaco and RB Leipzig. Leipzig lost 2-1, didn't they? They were winning 1-0 at half-time, and then Monaco turned it around to win 2-1 in the first leg in Germany. So that is very much in Monaco's hands as Messi embarks on a run but fires wide. Only bit of news in our team really is that of Lucas Digne. He came to me saying he's not getting enough playing time, so we've promised him some starts because we're a little bit light at left back at the minute. We've got Cucurella, who I'm really impressed with at the moment, but other than that we're a little bit light, so I don't really want to be annoying Lucas Digne at the moment. He's a good player, but if someone comes in for him in the summer, I'd be happy for the director to let him go. I've got my eye on a couple of others like Alexandro, players like that. As Origi, why did ter Stegen punch that? But we were away quickly here. Here's Suarez. So yeah, just keep Lucas Digne sweet till the end of the season. Oh, flying save from Rulli. Brilliant effort from Suarez. And yeah, we'll address the left back situation in the summer. We haven't really got any decent youngsters coming through either, to be honest. So it probably is going to mean bringing a new left back into the club, hopefully. Of course, I keep saying it as if I'm doing the transfers, but you know, we will be adding transfer targets and things like that as we normally do. You may have seen down there that Monaco scored early on in their game with Leipzig, so they're 3-1 up now in aggregate. Luciano Vietto after 10 minutes. That one is pretty much done and dusted. Leipzig now score 2 just to get it to extra time. Here's Dembele across to Paulinho. He can hit one. ter Stegen has the ball. Umtiti out to Lucas Digne. Come on then, prove to me why you need to be in the team, son. Dembele brings it forward. Luis Suarez in unreal form at the minute. Luis Suarez, the team is in great form. He has just been banging the goals in. I think we had one of the pre-match interviews, and I think it said he's found the net on average about every 73 minutes, something like that. Absolutely outrageous strike rate from the Uruguayan this season. He's just getting better with age, it seems. He really is. Here's Paulinho to Rakitic, Alenia. Oh, great ball. Dembele, pull it across. He does, and Suarez cannot miss and has now scored in both legs against his former employers. And this one is done. Liverpool need 3. They've got no attacking quality whatsoever, with the exception of maybe Diego Costa and Origi if he gets a good, clear chance. But this one is surely over now. So just giving a little increased shout out and just, you know, keep the motivation up, keep them wired. Don't let them, don't let their heads drop, because if Liverpool get 1, they might get a little bit of confidence. But here's Suarez, pulls it across, looking for Messi, headed straight at Rulli. So I'll just take this opportunity. I released a new series with the brilliant game City Skylines over the last few days. A few episodes of that out now. If you have been watching that, thank you so much, especially you, Bert Burtonson. one of our regular commenters. You've commented on the first couple of videos in that series. Really loving making that. It fits in perfectly around FM when I've got a chance to record, but I'm not at a point in the save here where I can record. So yeah, I'm really loving that game. I'll leave link to the playlist down below, so yeah, get along and check that out if you're interested in that game. It's absolutely superb. As a header goes over there from Origi, that was a big chance, and look at that, Monaco have gone 3-0 up inside half an hour in their second leg. They are just destroying Leipzig now, as Semedo plays a lovely ball to Messi, and Dembele's shot is blocked, and Paulinho's effort is wild. Corner for Rakitic, Carlos Alenia, Luis Suarez gets a bit of room, and it's another corner. I think it came off Vasquez. So the scorer of the second and third goals for Monaco was Roberto Firmino. Oh, how Liverpool could have done with him across these two legs. Lallana still carrying that injury. Be interested to see how long he lasts. Lucas Digne will pick this up under no pressure whatsoever. One thing I've noticed, oppositions, we'll keep it rolling when it goes into the next screen in between highlights. Our opposition teams recently have been absolutely knackered. I mean, we're rotating 5, 6, 7 players. Hang on, are we in? Oh, Suarez shot deflected just wide by Wallace. Yeah, because we're rotating so much, our players are fresh. Oh, what a hit from Alenia. Yeah, I mean, if I just pause it here for a second, just look at the condition of some of these players and look at ours. Ours are just perfect. They're just fit. They're strong. They're ready to go. And it's not just Liverpool, it's every team we've played in the league so far as well recently. They are just knackered before they even set foot on the pitch. And that is why I love a big squad. And what a hit from Suarez. What a save from Rulli. We are going for more goals here. We are not giving... Look, we've had 16. I've been rattling and prattling on. I hadn't realised how many shots we've had. We've had 16 shots on goal. And TT hits the free kick forward for Ousmane Dembele into stoppage time at the end of the first half. Here's Paulinho on for Suarez. Paulinho again. Oh, it's lovely footwork from the big Brazilian, but he's lost out. Danny Rose. Oh, that's an awful clearance. And it comes for Dembele, and Rulli with the save. Geronimo Rulli has made half a dozen really good saves now. He is keeping the score down. He's not keeping Liverpool in the tie, but he is keeping the score down. He has been sensational. 1-0 at half time. It's 3-0 in Monaco as well. So these ties are both pretty much done. Well, they are done and dusted, aren't they? I mean, if Leipzig come back to win 4-3 on the night and go through, that will be the comeback of all comebacks. So we're just going to say, yeah, do you know what? We're going to be killjoys. We're going to say you might be winning, but that could still all change if your performance levels drop. Don't let that happen. Get that laser focus back. I'd love some more goals. I want to put Liverpool to the sword here. I really do. I'll make no apologies for it. I'm not one of those managers that likes to sit back when they've got a comfortable lead. I want more and more and more. Let's get out there. Let's get some more goals, boys. We can do more. We can get more. We've played so well. 20 shots, 63% possession. The only thing we haven't really done is create clear chances. But the shots that we have put on target, Rulli has been superb for all but one of them, of course. When Suarez scored, he couldn't really miss, though, could he? He couldn't blame Rulli for the goal. Digne has managed to best Origi there. Here's Alenia, Dembele, Suarez out on the left. He's got a lot of support with him, but a lot of men around him. He's going to go alone, and he shouldn't have done. Nathaniel Klein hits the kick forward to Keita. Vasquez out to Danny Rose. Ben Woodburn now. He must have come on at half time. I'm guessing for Lallana, because just before half time it said that Lallana picked up a knock again and he'd gone down to like 45%. I mean, Naby Keita's no better as Origi shoots wide. Let's just have a look who he did come on for. Yes, I think it was, wasn't it? It was Lallana. But Naby Keita's not much better either. He is knackered as well. This whole team, we should be overrunning them, really. Here's PK tidying up. Ter Stegen will clear. Suarez down to Dembele. Alenia, lovely ball into the channel for Suarez, cuts into the box, pulls it back for Paulinho. So just before the hour mark then we're going to make a double change. We're going to take off Messi and Suarez because they've played an awful lot of football recently. They've done their jobs here again tonight. It is, well, Messi hasn't, he's been awful, but Suarez has got the goal that's killed the tie. So Marquinhos, Cipriano and Moussa Dembele are coming on, and hopefully it will give them a bit of a chance to prove that they should be maybe in the reckoning for a first team place. Moussa Dembele has not played for a long time because Palaskonis has been the one getting the time off the bench. So yeah, it'll be a good opportunity now. Good half hour on the pitch for Moussa Dembele to show me why he should be in the team. Here's Carlos Alenia with a wild shot. Alenia. So wait till you see the score in Monaco. It is ridiculous, as Dembele has a shot saved by Rulli. Rulli again coming up big. We haven't put enough of our shots on target today, to be fair. I mean, we've had 26, 14 of them have been long shots. We've only managed to put 8 on target. Not really created any major numbers of clear-cut and half chances, just 5 in total. As Rakitic takes a corner, the free kick, sorry. Did you see the score as it flashed up there? Ridiculous scoreline. Wait till you see it if you'd missed it there. Here's Paulinho. Ball through for Moussa Dembele, gives it to Usman, and he's fired it wide. Look at this. Just look at that. Leipzig have phoned this one in, haven't they? Vieto's got a hat-trick. Ziyech has scored. They've got 3 in 10 minutes. They're 6-0 up. 8-1 on aggregate. That is an absolute embarrassment for Leipzig now. That is just pathetic, isn't it? Rakitic to take the corner, goes out to Alenia. Finds a bit of space into Marquinhos and Bernard, and the substitute scores. He's been on the pitch for about 10 minutes. Brought him on for Ousmane Dembele and he scored again. The guy is having a brilliant season with us. What a debut season for Bernard. Alenia picks up the ball here on the edge of the box. Marquinhos, Cipriano, it breaks for Bernard. What a finish from the Brazilian, and it is comfortable as you could ever wish it could be against a team like Liverpool. It's a shame for them that they had all those injuries, but you can only beat what's in front of you. We've done it comprehensively in both legs. It's safe passage. We will see the quarter-final draw at the end of this video. Happy days. Here's Paulinho to Alenia. I'd love to get Moussa Dembele on the score sheet. Can we do it in the final few minutes? Here's Bernard to Digne. Alenia zipping the ball around. Lovely here. Alenia's ball in. It's headed away, but Paulinho knocks it down, gets it back. What is that? 30 seconds to go. This is probably the exit highlight. Here's Lucas Digne to Alenia. Bernard. Alenia again. Played forward, but it's headed away. This is just going to be the exit highlight. I'll show you all the results after the game as well from the whole last 16. And yeah, there's one in particular that's quite surprising. But let's get into the boys. Let's tell them that we're very happy with the result and the way they played. No dramas, safely through. Let's see who we're going to get. Here are the results in full then, and you can see there was only one real shock in terms of the seeded clubs. It was Chelsea put out Borussia Dortmund. Chelsea were one of the runners-up in the groups. The others, all 7, were the group winners, so no real surprises there, except when you look at this one. Espanyol unbelievably came back. Now look at this. They lost 2-0 in Portugal to Benfica and then smashed them 4-0 in the second leg, wrapping it up there with goals from Piatti and Moreno in the last minute to put them through, with that one heading to extra time. So we have the draw coming up. Out of all those, obviously all the country protections, everything is off now. It's free for all. Obviously out of those, I want Espanyol. Just before we get to the draw then, I've just been having a look at the schedule. Now, we are fast running out of fixture list. You can see now it's got the Champions League quarterfinals penciled in for the 7th and the 14th of April. Now, we were due to play Malaga and Levante on the Wednesdays, on the 8th and the 15th. So obviously when we get it drawn, they will be moved. Now, they will be moved to the next available midweeks, which are after this Real Madrid Copa del Rey final. So that is the like the 28th, 29th of April and the 5th and 6th of May. That's the dates of the Champions League semi-finals. So if we do get through the quarter-final and we get to the semi-finals, they're going to get rearranged again. But to where? There is nowhere else that we can play because the Sunday the 17th of May is the end of the season. So is the game now going to conspire against me and we lose the Champions League quarter-final? Because if we don't, when are we going to play those games? Okay, here we go then, the quarter-final draw. So just to recap, we have Monaco, Chelsea, Juventus, Manchester United, Real Madrid, Manchester City, and our City rivals Espanyol. Obviously, we want Espanyol. After that, it would be probably Chelsea or Monaco. Definitely don't want Juve, Real Madrid, or either the Manchester clubs. Kind of want them to beat each other up and put each other out. But let's hit automatic draw and let's let fate do its business. So Real Madrid are first out and they will play Manchester United. Here come Chelsea and they will take on Monaco. Oh dear. Juventus against Espanyol, so we will take on Manchester City. Now, funnily enough, they did stand out as a team that I'd quite like to take on. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. Let's just have a quick... I don't think... Yeah, Pep's not the manager there anymore. It is Signor Allegri. They are 5th in the Premier League at the moment, of course. If you remember from the last video, we had a look at the league table, didn't we? And they were kind of adrift in 5th. So we should be big favourites for that. So I'm quite happy with that. So this should have sorted out our rearrangement. So the Atletico Madrid match is now being played on, my birthday, the 4th of April, because we're playing on a Tuesday. And then the Malaga and Levante matches have been rearranged. So for now, we play Malaga back-to-back. We're playing on the 3rd and the 10th. What am I talking about? We're playing on the 29th and the 6th. But they, as I said, are the semi-final dates for the Champions League. So should we get past Man City, which we will be favourites to do, where do we play those games? I cannot get my head around that. I cannot figure that out. Where are we going to play those games? That is bizarre. That really is bizarre. That whole Club World Cup this season has, and I honestly, I know this is going to be a bit of a rant now to end the video on, but I honestly think this is a bug in the game, because we had it before earlier in the season, didn't we? It was nothing to do with the Club World Cup where we ended up with 2 or 3 games in hand. It was due to clubs playing in the Europa League and us playing in the Champions League, and the fact that we couldn't play on a Saturday because they'd played on the Thursday, and we couldn't play on a Sunday because we were playing on the Tuesday. So I think that's a bug in the game, because I've not seen that happen in real life, but hey, we'll see what happens if we get through against Man City. So the next episode then, guys, episode 36, is going to be home and away against Manchester City in the Champions League quarter-final. Can we get to the semi-final again? Then it will be Real Madrid in episode 37 in the Copa del Rey final. Hopefully episode 38 will be the semi-final of the Champions League, with episode 39, hopefully the Champions League final. We've got it all mapped out. Just got to make sure it happens. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and click that little bell as well for me. And as always, get involved in the comments. Congratulate me on the form. It's amazing. And I will see you for Man City very soon. Bye-bye.